It's a tale as old as time, or at least as old as the latest season of your favorite streaming series. High-income earners who, despite their impressive paychecks, find themselves financially strapped. Meanwhile, others with modest incomes seem to amass wealth effortlessly, investing wisely and saving diligently. What's the secret sauce that differentiates these two groups? Let's embark on a journey to uncover the financial habits that keep the wealthy, wealthy. The paradox of high income and financial struggle. Imagine earning a six-figure salary and still feeling like you're living paycheck to paycheck. Sounds like a plot twist, right? Yet, this scenario is more common than you'd think. In 2025, research indicates that 50% of individuals earning $100,000 or more annually report living paycheck to paycheck. This trend is partly driven by escalating housing costs. High-income households often invest in larger, more expensive homes, leading to higher expenses for insurance, property taxes, and utilities. For instance, a recent analysis found that 20% of households earning over $150,000 annually are living paycheck to paycheck, highlighting how increased spending on housing and lifestyle can strain finances. Additionally, the phenomenon of high earners, not rich yet, is gaining attention. These individuals earn substantial incomes, but struggle with financial insecurity due to lifestyle inflation and peer pressure. They often feel compelled to maintain appearances, leading to increased spending and financial stress. This group exemplifies how higher earnings can lead to higher expenses, leaving little room for savings. The blueprint of savvy savers and smart investors. Number 1. Living below their means. It's the age-old advice that never goes out of style. Spend less than you earn. Savvy savers prioritize needs over wants, distinguishing between essential expenses and discretionary spending. This disciplined approach ensures they have surplus funds to allocate towards savings and investments. For example, the Financial Independence, Retire Early movement emphasizes aggressive saving, with participants often saving 50% or more of their income. This approach significantly accelerates wealth accumulation, allowing for early retirement and financial freedom. Number 2. Consistent and strategic investing. Millionaires often attribute their wealth to regular and thoughtful investing. According to a recent analysis, the number of 401 millionaires increased by 27% in 2024, rising to 537,000 from 422,000 the previous year. This consistent investment strategy, coupled with a long-term perspective, compounds wealth over time. Take the example of Ann Schreiber, an IRS auditor who, after retiring in 1944, amassed $22 million by living frugally and investing wisely over 50 years. She focused on high-quality companies and reinvested dividends, exemplifying the power of disciplined long-term investing. Number 3. Financial literacy and education. Understanding the basics of finance empowers individuals to make informed decisions about budgeting, investing, and managing debt. Educated investors are more likely to recognize opportunities and avoid pitfalls that can derail financial progress. Sir John Templeton, regarded as one of the greatest global stock pickers of the 20th century, attributed his success to disciplined research and a focus on undervalued stocks. His approach underscores the importance of financial education and strategic investing. Number 4. Diversification of income streams. Relying solely on a single source of income can be risky. Many wealthy individuals diversify their earnings through side businesses, investments, and other ventures, ensuring financial stability even if one stream encounters turbulence. The story of Scott and Mina O'Neill, an Australian couple who turned $60,000 into a $153 million property empire, illustrates the power of diversified income streams. By strategically investing in commercial properties and expanding their business operations, they achieved remarkable financial success. Number 5. Mindful spending and budgeting. Wealthy individuals often exhibit frugal habits, such as using coupons, adhering to budgets, and avoiding unnecessary expenses. This mindfulness in spending ensures that money is directed toward wealth-building activities rather than fleeting indulgences. In fact, a study by Thomas J. Stanley, author of The Millionaire Next Door, revealed that more than 80% of millionaires are self-made and live well below their means, choosing to invest their money wisely instead of splurging on high-status goods. The concept of the millionaire next door highlights that many affluent individuals prioritize financial independence over displaying high social status. They avoid buying status objects and leading a status lifestyle, focusing instead on accumulating wealth through disciplined spending and investing. They also know that a coffee shop latte or an expensive gym membership isn't going to make them richer unless, of course, they start their own coffee shop or gym. By avoiding conspicuous consumption, these individuals steadily build wealth without ever needing to flaunt it. Real-life case studies. From rags to riches. Case study 1. The engineer who mastered money. John, an engineer from a modest background, always believed in the power of education. After securing a well-paying job, he resisted the temptation to upgrade his lifestyle drastically. Instead, he invested heavily in his company's 401k and diversified his portfolio with stocks and bonds. John didn't feel the need to buy a flashy car or move into a mansion. He knew that a reliable Toyota and a 2-bedroom house were all he really needed to enjoy his life. By consistently contributing and reinvesting dividends, John accumulated substantial wealth over 2 decades, all while living in the same modest home he purchased early in his career. By the time he retired, John had amassed a portfolio worth several $million dollars, and his secret: he spent money on assets, not liabilities. It turns out, the more you invest in your future, the less you feel the need to impress others with your present. In other words, the secret to wealth isn't keeping up with the Joneses, it's outlasting the Joneses. Case study 2. The teacher's journey to financial freedom. Emily, a high school teacher, wasn't content with just her teaching salary. She took up tutoring, wrote educational materials, and invested her earnings in rental properties. Emily's mindset was simple. If you want to retire early, don't rely on one income stream, especially if that income comes from a school district budget. No offense, teachers. Her diversified income streams and prudent investments allowed her to retire comfortably at 55, dedicating her time to passions she had previously sidelined. The best part? She had no intention of living the rest of her life as the rich aunt who gets invited to every family holiday because she's the only one who can afford to pick up the check. Instead, Emily set her sights on a more balanced life, spending her time volunteering, gardening, and traveling while her investments continued to grow. The truth is, whether you're renting out property or renting out your time as a tutor, financial freedom is about mastering multiple streams of income, not just relying on one. The psychological aspect. Money mindset. It's not just about numbers. It's also about mindset. The way individuals perceive and relate to money significantly impacts their financial decisions. Some high earners experience money dysmorphia, a condition where they feel perpetually financially insecure despite substantial incomes. This mindset can lead to anxiety, poor financial choices, and a constant feeling of being broke. Understanding and addressing these psychological factors are crucial for achieving financial well-being. That's all for today's video. If you found this video helpful and insightful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with anyone who would benefit from these tips. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more valuable content on managing your finances and building wealth. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.